So, hey everyone, this is Dr. Yam, your Keep It Simple coach, the host of our community inside of the content creation tips and more community inside a Facebook group. This is our space for solopreneurs, freelancers, coaches, and alike, anyone who's starting their first small business. And you can find us inside of smallbizsociety.com is the website. You can type that in. It'll take you straight to our site. If you haven't already done so, please join our community. You'll get lots of free resources and access to me, Dr. Yam, your Keep It Simple coach. You can also find me in my web space over at keepitsimplecoach.info is my space where I have my blog and events and resources and all the good stuff that you can find to help you build and support your business. And in case you are an aspiring entrepreneur and you have not yet launched your business, then I want you to head on over to jumpstartmydreambizcom. It will take you over to our space for aspiring entrepreneurs, the busy 9-to-5ers hive. And there is where I will help you take that brilliant business idea that you have dancing in your head and get you to swap out those dancing shoes and slap on some sneakers so that you can start running your business as soon as possible. I know it was cute. Thank you very much. All right. So listen, people, that's my question I have for you on the table. I need to understand and wonder why I would send someone to your space, but where are you going to send me to send them? So while you're watching this video inside of our community, I'd like for you in the comments below, or if you're here with me live, you can certainly go ahead and share your comments inside the space. Make sure that you have approved StreamYard to access the information, then I can see your questions. If not, you can also, again, post them right here inside of the thread. Where am I sending your ideal customer to know more about you and your expertise? And the reason why I'm asking that question is twofold. One, I think you all bring value to a solution that you've solved a problem for. That's the whole point of going into business, people. You are the problem solver by way of a product or the way of a service. Now, having a presence either locally inside of a brick and mortar or online, I got to have a place to send them. It's either a street address or it's a web address. But what type of space am I sending your ideal customers? Now, what I thought I wanted to do is to get you in on a little secret when it comes to content marketing. One of the things that oftentimes as a small business owner, solopreneur, freelancer, coach, and alike, you're missing a great opportunity if you have not tapped into the benefits of blogging for your small business. And this is part of the cycle of content marketing creation and creating content. Bottom line is you gotta have a space to send people to. And yes, doing Facebook ads or Instagram ads or Pinterest ads or Twitter ads or all the ads in the world don't mean a hill of beans if you do not have content to send them to. People are not going to buy straight off the cuff from a stranger. You've got to prove your worth. And the best way that you can do this is simply by blogging. Now, today, in this particular section, I'm not going to go into the hows of blogging. You're going to get that a little later. We're going to tap into that writer that you have inside of you. And you all have this ability. So do not discount this because you had a really bad experience in high school or in college and you failed English or you just didn't do great and you think you're not a writer. I'm going to get you past all that. But for today, I thought it was really important just to kind of give you a sense of knowing and understanding some of those benefits. So that's what I kind of want to run down with you today. So what are some of the benefits that you can really start to think about when it comes to you starting your business using blogging as a vehicle. So I put down a couple of things that I feel are most beneficial, and hopefully you will as well. So let me just hold on. I got somebody trying to connect inside of the space here. Let's try to do that. All right. I think I got you. Yeah, they were trying to. There we go. All right. Nope. There you go. All righty. Now, let's get to a couple of tips and to think about when it comes to blogging that hopefully will help you to change your mind. I know I can persuade you. It's just a matter of when. So I'm never going to give up on you guys. I just feel as though you're missing a great opportunity, and I don't want you to do that. So here are some things to consider. Now, one of them, and these are no order of importance, okay? I just kind of put these things together and I wanted you to know about it. And again, we're going to talk some more and chat more about this inside of our space. You're going to hear some more. There's some upcoming events and some opportunities for you to tap in. So do make sure that you do that connection, okay? All righty. Now, so one of the things that's important when you think about benefits of blogging for your business is there's this exceptional boost that you can get from search engine optimization. So here's the thing about Google and Bing or Safari. They are looking at content to drive traffic to a web address, particularly a website or a blog. You're not going to get SEO off of a Facebook ad. It doesn't work that way. Search engines go out into the universe, on side of this landscape of the internet, and are always looking for fresh new content. And so your post, be it on a web page or a blog page, you can optimize that page in such a way that when those search engines go out looking for new information, they're going to be like, hey, I see Yamla just wrote a little something. That looks really cool. Let me make that available to the people looking for that information. That's the point about SEO, if you have no. And we'll talk more about that. We'll bring on some experts as well. But that is really a benefit in and of itself. Again, you got to have content to do SEO. Another one is you have the benefit of developing and strengthening relationships with your existing customers, as well as you can draw in new customers by way of your blog. Because here's the thing, you want to be known as an industry expert, an industry leader in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And as much that you have problem solved and by way of your service or your product, others need to know and understand, what does that mean? And how did you become the expert? What gives you the right to call yourself an expert, right? So you just having a degree isn't enough anymore. You need to be able to show your value in a couple in different ways, not just on social media with doing posts. It's not enough. And I can't say that enough. It ain't enough. It's just a piece of the pie. Now, another benefit is that it helps you in marketing, in your marketing strategies, as well as structuring your relevant content. When you're writing your blog, again, you're writing about the things you should already know about, or at least presume to know about, and or problem solving or asking questions. And so maintaining that blog is helping you in your content marketing strategy in and of itself. So you have that as an opportunity to leverage it. And so that space and that content that you are providing to your existing and your potential customers is a mechanism for your content marketing strategy designs. And again, those are other topics that we're going to tap into as well. So it can certainly help you in your advertisement strategies. Yeah, just because Facebook and Twitter and Pinterest and Instagram, you can do ads there. But if you're driving the traffic to your blog posts, by way of the SEO I just talked about, and that you have something that's really consumable and of value in the content writing itself, that people would see it, well, guess what? It's kind of like when you're driving down the highway and you see the billboard, right? We're all going down the highway, but every so often there's a billboard. And it's that little snapshot, that little window of time that gets your attention, right? And it's an advertisement. And so your blog space is that same thing. People are going to drive over to your blog, and while they're there driving and reading on your blog, guess what they get the opportunity of seeing on that blog? Advertisement. You advertising either an offer, a special, an event, a product, another blog for that matter. So there again is free advertising that you are missing when you are not blogging or have a blog space. Now, again, are there some best practices when it comes to blogging? Sure. Is it difficult? No. There are lots of strategies that I'll be able to share with you. So my tip for you today is to really think about what you're missing out on the fact of using or not having a blog presence that you can really be tapping into. Let me just check with you on. In fact, you will have a better conversion if people are on your webpage and consuming content and making a decision than they would on your traditional kind of buy now advertisement that you may be doing in your social ads themselves. So it's about balance as well. So you want to always kind of keep those things in mind. I'm not saying that ads, paid ads, are not effective. What you don't want to get yourself caught up in is that that's the only thing you're doing. You want to be able, by way of content creations and content marketing strategies, that you can deploy several strategies, not put all your eggs inside of one basket. That, my friends, is the question of the day. Where do I send your ideal customer? So put your web address wherever you have it right now. If you don't have a blog, it's okay. But again, so where do I send your ideal customer? Put your link below this video right now so I can check you out, and also so that I can learn more about who you are, what you do, and let's get busy. This is Dr. Yam. I am your Keep It Simple coach, and until next time, thanks. Let's get busy.